all the way in Queens, New York. You're listening to the wrap-up show hosted by Intro.Kev on WSJU Radio. Helping me co-host today is WSJU own music director and producer Sam Poppy.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
And producer Eric G.
Today we have
a special guest coming all the way from Philadelphia, dropping hits like Zoom, Super Drippy, Reloaded featuring Bobby Nice, and Sunday Sign, which dropped a week ago. Also doing a YouTube show called Adventures of My People. Lil Mop Top.
Yo, what up, though? What's going on?
So how you doing?
I'm good, bro. What's up, St. John?
So you come from the Philly area, right?
Yes.
So who do you listen to when you was growing up in Philly?
Like rappers in Philadelphia that I listen to?
Anywhere.
I used to listen to a lot of Jay-Z growing up. Like I was big on New York rap. Like growing up, I listened to a lot of Jay-Z, anything from like Rockefeller or Def Jam.
So we have like an argument here all the time, Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Hands down.
Man.
Hands down. I don't really think it is like an actual argument when it comes to that, just because greatness is defined by longevity, and I mean Nas ain't really do much for us lately. Not lately, like last 10 years.
I don't want to get into this argument again. Yo, you don't know how many times me and everybody in the station be getting into this argument.
Yeah. I love Nas though. I love Nas. Nas is a legend. I respect like all legends and stuff. But like if you're gonna ask like my personal opinion,
Nah, that's why me and my boy Max, who's another radio host and DJ here, we're like in the minority. We're always Nas. We're Nas all the way. So like, I don't want to get into it.
No, I know the culture different in New York.
I see both sides
though.
of the fence though. Like,
because of the ether.
Yeah.
The ether track. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Like, if you can create like an ether, like a term in rap.
Like the diss track became a term in the culture. Like that's crazy.
Jay-Z is a term in the culture though. Like if Jay-Z say build it, then it's built. Like I just feel as though. See, he didn't ask me who won the battle.
I mean,
he asked me Jay-Z or Nas, and I'm judging like just who's the better hip hop act, not just rapper. I'm talking about like stage performance, cultural impact, influence over the genre as a whole, and influence outside the genre.
Now, without a doubt, Jay-Z did have a better career.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Without a doubt.
I don't doubt that at all. But I don't know.
But it's things Nas did for hip hop that no one like will like. What was it? The barbecue freestyle, whatever, like from back in the day. Like it's just certain. Like I'm cultured. Like I'm educated on like the things that he's done and whatever. Like so, it's things that Nas has done for hip hop that's just remarkable.
I feel like that's one of those arguments that just never gonna be settled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one of those arguments.
It's like Biggie or Tupac.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be settled.
So besides rappers, you have an influence from other genres or music?
I like rock. I like classical rock actually. Like I don't like this new shit that people doing, yelling, screaming, and breaking. But I like Pink Floyd. I like Queen.
Okay.
I like Bohemian Rhapsody is like one of my favorite songs. Sexuality Aside, love Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
I like Metallica. It's like Green Day before they went all mainstream and everything like that.
I feel you.
So, and what the fuck? Evanescence.
I love Evanescence.
Evanescence.
I used to watch anime edits to like their songs.
Yeah. And why Linkin Park?
Yo, of course.
Like the whole time I'm trying to remember this name, Linkin Park. Wasn't they like everybody that was like everybody that liked hip hop at a certain point in time, like Linkin Park was like every rapper's favorite rock group.
Because they had a rapper. I think
it was they had a collab album with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Ultimate Mashup. The Ultimate Mashup.
And
that was crazy.
They had one of their members was a rapper.
Oh yeah, that song I bleed it out, take it deeper.
Yeah.
Like every song.
What happened to Linkin Park?
Chester Bennington, the lead singer, he died a couple years back.
Damn.
He committed suicide.
Damn.
R.I.P.
Yeah, that's a bad drawing.
I know. Yo, he was amazing. He was amazingly talented.
So like we see that you always on your Instagram like 333 plus 666, right? 333 was Marilyn Manson. Does he have an influence on you?
Not really. It's like the 999 thing, and I like to be clever with it. Like that's why it's the 333 plus 666 because they gonna say what they want anyway. Like no matter no matter what I have or don't have, people are going to associate anything successful that they don't understand with like some type of dark shit, whatever. Like, oh, Lil Mop top. Like, I'm not one of those rappers that did the Philly circuit. So out of nowhere, it's like I became too big to be ignored in my city. So to a lot of people in my city, it's just like, fuck he come from. And because you can't poke at it like in any way and call anything I do unorganic or fake. Like, I actually have like real fan base, people tattooing themselves, and people like, oh yeah, he sold his soul. Like, he doing way too much. But the 999 shit is they numbers.
Yeah.
They numbers, and they, for whatever,
Like, they just look cool, bro.
like they mean something to me.
Yeah.
They mean something to me, but I don't want to push my ideology on anybody else. So it's like, I want them, if you know, you know, and if you
it's
don't,
symbolic to you. And
yeah.
Otherwise, like, to everyone else,
It could be whatever y'all want it to be.
Exactly.
It could be whatever y'all want it to be.
Yeah,
I
can
feel
you
you.
tell us what it means about to you? Like, or
All right, so 999 is my angel number. 999 is my whole, I am destined to do something, and I have, like, it will not be incomplete. Like, it's something in me, something guiding me, something holding me, something helping me that's going to help me finish on the path that I've set on. So
That's fire. Yeah, I know. The triple numbers are the angel numbers.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Those
Yeah.
are fire. I was trying to look into it a little
yeah,
bit.
because I was like, another person does 999 in the rap game. Juice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I said,
He
I
ain't
mentioned,
invented though.
He didn't invent it. Yeah, no.
yeah, I mentioned earlier 333 was Marilyn Manson because he was half evil.
Yeah.
Like-
It's like all of these things could be like, all right, so it all depends on what I want it to mean for me.
Yeah.
Because you get on Google and you can search 999 and you could come up with the most demonic shit ever. Or you could go on Google and search 999 and go down to two articles and come up with the most inspirational biblical thing ever. So it's really up to who want to put it out there and who want to do whatever they want to do with it. Like Juice WRLD was out there burning shit in the middle of the desert at one point in time. Like, know what it mean to him, but I know what it mean to me.
Yeah. I
like,
feel you.
Fellow Philly artist, Lil Uzi put like that whole demonic thing, like for Philly and stuff like that. After that whole concert incident, he's like, "Oh, y'all coming to hell with me."
Like, if y'all listen to me, y'all gonna go to hell with me. Yeah.
I think, like, I got a thing where I never like to say what another person means by what they say, but loosely interpreted, like, what I feel from that is all Uzi meant was, if y'all gonna call me a devil worshiper and then listen to every word I say and hang on every word I say, then by y'all definition, y'all coming with me. Wherever y'all think I'm going, the fact that it's all y'all hear right now, y'all gotta be, like, if y'all think I worship the devil, then yeah, we all going to hell. I don't think he actually meant like,
yeah, of course.
like buy your ticket right now. We selling them backstage. Like, come to hell with me. Yeah, one way trip to hell with Uzi. I don't think he meant that, but yeah, like that. All that shit is just another way for somebody to say like you don't deserve what you got. Like that's what I really look at it. When they kick that Illuminati shit and everything like that, it'd be so quick for, and then even being minority and being urban and everything being black. And I smoke way too much weed, and I do way too much ignorant stuff to be like pro whatever. But I'm not sleep. Like, I'm slightly woke, and every time somebody of urban culture gets something, first thing they say is, he sold his soul. Elon Musk just made a Minecraft car. Ain't nobody say Elon Musk just sold his soul. But let you get some money today or tomorrow, and it could be from the lottery. If don't nobody else know your business, and you go get a coupe and you start a channel and this radio station blow up, and y'all bigger than Joe Buttons in 6 months, that happened too quick. Y'all all sold y'all souls. But that's what they gonna say.
No, that's I never seen it like that actually. That's interesting.
So it's like they doing it though. Get it fucked up. They selling them, but everybody not doing it or whatever. Like, so.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So before, like, you know how you're blowing up right now. So let's talk about when you first started. What made you want to become a rapper before you started dropping music? So, like, what made you?
I was good at it. This is good at putting words together. Like, I had a degree in journalism. Like, I just I just always been like, I went to trade school, wrote at the paper at my school and everything. Just really been good with words. And then I don't want to work for nobody. I'm not going to be in the NFL. I'm not going to be in the NBA. I want to be able to write my own ticket. And then that was, I don't know, that's the way, like, my mindset growing up was, like, you could go slave for somebody else and potentially start your business one day, whatever, get a degree and maybe work in your field and make money, or you could play sports, or you could sell drugs, or you could do music. I chose to hit the streets, and I chose to use that to help me do music.
Mm-hmm. Nah, yeah, that's...
So, like, from your first tape, the Lil Mop tape, to now dropping your latest single.
Oh, Shay said Lil Mop top tape. Oh,
yeah, the Lil Mop top tape.
Yeah.
From dropping your single, Sunday Slime, how did you feel like you grew as an artist?
Phenomenally. Like, I'm so far away from like the Little Mop top tape and that series, like Little Mop top tape, Lil Mop 2, and The Adventures of Kanye Scott. I'm just a more developed artist, and I care less. I care a lot less what people want to actually hear or anything like that. I care more about like what I want to put out, and you get the best results that way.
I was about to say, you look. I was actually watching the video for Kanye Scott.
Yeah,
and I was like, wow, he sounds different.
Yeah, everything was different. I was I'm more of a developed artist. Like, you got to find yourself as an artist sometime, and I found myself as an artist. Like, I'm in a comfortable space. Like, I'm moving forward, and the Book of Mop and everything I recently just dropped is just like another example of like the evolution. Like, we change the sounds every 6 months because niggas is stealing them. Yeah. Niggas are stealing everything I do. So every couple weeks we gotta do something different. We gotta say something different. Like, the lingo gotta change. I hear people and I'm like, all right, so we got this term, like we not never. I got this term, like forget all that weed stuff. I got this term, never smoking bullshit, because I never am. Like, that's they do, I don't. I smoke good. I smoke premium. I say it a lot on Instagram. Like, we not never smoking bull, whatever like that. And I'm like, on Baby Jesus. And then here come Kid Boo, like, on Baby Jesus. And then here come this rapper on Baby Jesus. We not never smoking bullshit. That's like, all right, I gotta say something else now. Like, and I don't even be like to argue with people about it. Like, y'all can have that. Like, the sounds that I make, the ad libs, all that stuff like that. I'm like a creative hub, so people steal every day. We got to change every day.
Nah, I feel you. That's one thing I don't like about the rap community. Like, at least some areas, is that like the culture vulture type of trend. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see one kid popping, you're gonna steal his lingo. You're gonna steal his sound. You know what I'm saying?
And then we know they watching. That's the weird stuff. Like, I'm trending. I know y'all see me or whatever. So it's like, when I hear a rapper in the background of his track, like, do, and I'm just like, do I jump off the, like, do I jump out the window? Like, or when you hear a rapper do a song, like, I got a song called Surf that's not even around no more, but it sounds so close to another rapper's song called Surf. I love this other rapper so much I don't even want to say nothing. But it's just like, some of that be a bad John, because it just be like, I just want to win. I just want to win. I wore the wig, and then I went on the Shade Room and seen an NFL player with the Moppy Bieber wig on. And I'm just like, y'all dead ass? Like, y'all serious? Y'all serious? I can't even wear a wig? Like, y'all still that too? But I got 35,000 followers, 34,000 followers. Let me start jumping off the airplane talking about how everybody's stealing, and people will really think I'm crazy, but people really stealing.
No, I agree with you, OD. I agree with you, OD.
Now, since you from Philadelphia, like, I got a question relating to the like your progression, your stuff, and you change, like, you influencing people. But first, I want to ask, since you're from Philadelphia, what's your opinion on Geno's?
On what?
Geno's.
Nasty.
Thank you. You are a smart man. Thank you. I try to tell people that all the time. Now, my other question was, like, since, Philly got rappers like, Core, got rappers like Beanie Siegel, I had legends like Jill Scott, and also Music Soul Child. We also got dudes like we was talking earlier, Brad Grader and all them. So, like, what would you say makes people want to gravitate towards you and not gravitate towards anyone else?
I'm different. I respect everything everybody's doing. Like, the people you name, you ain't named not one poo putt. So it ain't even like, I'm not one of them rappers that, like, are, like oblivious to the totem pole. Like, it's not like I'm blind to, like, what's actually going on and who's actually succeeding and stuff like that. I can't say one bad thing about any of them guys. What I can say is I'm probably the most entertaining person from my city. Not just, and then I'm not a comedian. I'm not an actor. I'm really just a guy, like, living his best life. Like, I didn't do Moppy Pool because I wanted to do skits. I did Moppy Pool because I want to be a superhero. I want to save people and stuff like that. Like, I'm not, like, none of this stuff I'm doing because I want to do something on Instagram or because, like, I'm not doing nothing for a like. People like me in real life. Like, I'm real life lit. And that's what sets me apart. Like, a lot of that don't always translate to, like, you got some of these guys that's hitting $1 million on YouTube. I'm going to hit an M on YouTube. It's coming. But the same guys hit an M on YouTube, it surprised me when you walk right past these guys in the street and don't know who they is. 1 million people seeing you and don't nobody know you in your own city, it'd be weird. I mean, we know they got the bots and the floods and everything like that. But I walk out my house and I sign an autograph on my block, like where people see me take out the trash at and dirty flip flops every day and everything like that with no shirt on. Like, I'll go downtown, like, and it'll be lit. My city know who I am. You know what I mean? So it shows that I'm entertaining. It's not, because it's not doing it like on the musical side, like, because I'm not streaming like the way I want to be right now, like, because I'm not doing an M on every song. It's translating just to, like, my overall celebrity. Like, I could do anything. It's so much bigger than music.
So, I know you said you can do everything. You mentioned earlier about the Moppy Pool. What was, like, the inspiration of that show, and how far do you want to take that show to?
Moppy Pool is a real life superhero. I am really out here doing good in the community. We say we giving crackheads. He said he was gonna die if I ain't give it to him. I saved the female. She is stuck in a tree. Defeated the evil usher at the movie theater. I just got me a sidekick. Shout out to Donuts, my guy Duncan Crispy. Like, Moppy Pool is more of a reality show than, like, some made up superhero stuff, because I'm out here trying to protect the world slightly. Like, the inspiration for Moppy Pool was, like, I love superheroes. Like, when I say, like, I love superheroes, like, I got a Marvel tattoo right here.
Oh, damn.
I got Deadpool tattoo. No, this is the Joker. I got Deadpool over here. I got Rick right here, Mr. Poopy Butthole, Bird Person, Mr. Mises. I got Mr. Mises on my chest again. Like, about 30. Like, I got a portal gun on my face. Like, I love anything animated, anything cartoon, anything, like, anything Marvel, anything DC. And it's more than just being a kid. Like, it's like, who don't like the story about a hero? Who don't like the story about a person who faced adversity and through everything? Like, because you don't need powers to be a hero. And, like, so, like, the hero story is just something that people get old and forget that the hero story not for kids. The hero story is, like, for people that like heroes. Like, you could be a hero. You could be a hero. You got people that land planes with 1,000 people on them, whatever, like that, in the middle of the ocean. Heroes. Yeah. And most of those stories, they all go the same. So I'm just a fan of the hero stories that come with capes.
Yeah. So you have tattooed Marvel, and you said earlier that your favorite superhero is Batman. What's better, Marvel or DC?
Marvel. See, that's like, just because Marvel's better doesn't mean that Batman
I agree with
wouldn't trash Iron Man in a fight. Like
most of them.
Yeah. Like Batman can't lose. Batman same boy be Superman. Like, so Batman has they write him in a way where he won't lose. Like they call it ultimate preparation. Mm-hmm. So it's like every time you think Batman gonna lose, he pulls something out his utility belt because he always prepared. I like Batman because he prepared. Mm-hmm. Like he don't go into nothing like just stupid and everything like that. He go fight the strongest being on the earth. I'm coming in with kryptonite. You know what I mean, I'm going up against Bane or whatever. He's stupid. I move a little bit quicker. He got suits. He got everything like that. Like Batman, the only normal person standing next to Wonder Woman and Superman.
Word. That always bugs me out. Like he be with like Martian Manhunter.
Cause he like, really bold. Cause
he brought up like some other regular people, telling them that they could be just like him.
Yeah. Too. So it's like the regular guy thing. Yeah, everybody be like, "Yo, Deadpool got to be your favorite hero." Like, nah. Deadpool is the character most like me, personality-wise or whatever.
That's why you created a Moppy pool. So you said earlier that it's gonna be you had a meeting with YouTube Red. Right?
Yeah, I went up a couple months ago. I went up, met with YouTube Red. I'm in the midst of developing a Moppy Pool mini movie.
Oh, it's just fire.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah. We in the development stages. I'm working on a script right now, loosely based on like my version of Endgame. Mm-hmm. Like if I had all the stones, which I do, so I got the gauntlet and everything. So we just finding characters and everything like that. A lot of this stuff is harder than people know when you try and do it on your own. But when you do get it done, it's like the outcome is outrageous. Like when you know you did it and ain't nobody help you, or the people or it's just a small group of people that helped you, and y'all can all share that together. It mean a lot more.
So what like going back to music, what thought process or writing process do you go through now when you write your own music?
I don't write.
Like freestyle? Like when you get on the beat?
I book hours of studio time and they play a beat, and I like kind of like take the method that you see most rappers that say that they're doing right. Yeah, I punch in. I walk around the studio and I think about what I want to say and I punch in. Basically, I BS for like 2 hours. I'll write the whole 16 in my head and then just arrange it certain ways when I'm recording. Whatever.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of rappers do it like that.
Yeah.
Usually it's like, you know, they write them down, and they punch it in the studio, or they freestyle it. That's kind of interesting.
Taking it back all the way back in January, there was a post back in January 2019 that there were people calling you like Lil Yachty's clone, and then you took a picture of him, or was that Photoshop? Because if people
no, yeah, no, that was I was chilling with Yachty. I was chilling with Yachty. No, Uzi had a concert in Philly or whatever, and man in my city, so of course I'm out there with all the players. So not just Yachty, who else was I kicking it with? I was smoking with Tato and Keith, chilling with Blueface, chilling with Yachty.
Wait, was this the show where Blueface got booed off? People saying we want Uzi?
No. No, this was like early in Blueface career. Like I only think Blueface was he was popping, but he wasn't like who he is right now.
But you
like
know what show I'm talking about, where he was opening for Uzi though, right? Because there was a show, it was in Philly, the Wells Fargo. He opened up for Uzi, and then like people were like booed him off, saying that we want Uzi. And
that might have been that show.
Yeah. Oh, it was in Wells Fargo.
Yeah, it might have been that show. I mean, it was early enough in his career to the point where that might have been that show. So yeah, that might have been it.
So, what was like from the beginning to now? What was the best experience you had as a rapper?
I was like, yo, let him think.
Yeah.
You know how many options you might have?
Yeah. Like, all right, I was able to like legitimately like maybe when I got my grill, I don't know, selling out my first concert on my own, maybe. I really don't know. It'd be like it ain't there yet. Mm-hmm. It ain't there yet. Everything normal right now. Mm-hmm. It's expected. Like I ain't had one of those moments like those those phenomenal, like something I could call the best, because most of the moments I'm having right now, we recreating them like weekly. Like selling out shows, like that was like a great experience. Like I'm one of the only rappers in my city to ever put 400 plus in Voltage Lounge. Mm-hmm. It's hard to bring out hundreds of people in Philadelphia, but I did it. Like it's like when I say it's hard, I'm talking about members. They booked members only, the whole members only, without X, just everybody besides for X, and it was 30 people there. So yeah.
Because I'm from Broward County, Florida, so those artists are huge down there too.
Yeah.
For them to like sell only 30 is like crazy to think.
Yeah, and then that's a regional thing too. That's for any promoter that might be listening or anything like that. Book local talent. Support local talent, because this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to throw a show and you're going to book this guy with a blue check and everything like that has never been to your city, is not from your coast, and has no fan base, and you're going to pay him $1,700, $2,700, $3,700, and it's going to be 8 people in the crowd. So no one's going to care. Like the people who came to support the openers are going to support the openers, and then the headliner usually goes so late. It's like if you don't care for a ball, you're out.
Word.
I was going to ask you, like, what type of advice do you give to like upcoming artists who look up to you and stuff?
Write your own ticket. Like, don't let nobody like deter you away from whatever you want to do. I support like the highest level of confidence. Like I want people to feel like, that's why I wore the wig. I wonder like what the wig situation was like. I had an option, like I didn't have to wear no wig to promote no song. Like I'm lit. The wig thing was like I could pull that off. I could do that. And with my level of confidence, I dare somebody to act like I'm not still who I say I am. So it's just like, I think people should just be confident and just do it, because that's what people are going to remember. Like people are not going to remember like if you tiptoe on it and you're scary about it and everything like that, because it's not going to come across the right way. You're going to do it. You got to do it no matter what it is, no matter who agree with it. It's some stuff that I don't agree with. And I tell my homies like, but if you're going to do it, don't like kind of do it. Like, do it. And put a bag in yourself. Just put a bag in yourself. Like, whatever it take, just spend every penny. Spend every penny. Eviction notice, whatever. They cut the light off, whatever. They cut the water off, whatever. Because I don't know a rapper that's on right now that ain't never had a utility cut off. It's like almost impossible not to go through that or whatever, because it's somewhere down the line you need to make a choice. Got to take a risk, like $35,000, $5,000, $10,000 risk and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a big investment, man. And confidence is mad important.
Yeah. So confidence and invest. Everything after that is like really pretty much on like the artist, and know when to like, if it's just not there, it's just not there. For some people, it's just not there for. I don't like telling people like give up on their dreams, but it's a lot of people it's not there for.
So since like you and I are from the same area, I know like more so on my side, but like a little on your side, I see there's not really much, like support from like one artist to another. So like, like coming up, have you ever felt like you were like a shark in a fish tank? Like you felt like you were bigger than the environment that you were in, so you like had to like leave or like.
No, I still feel like that. That's why I originally left Philadelphia. Like I think everything that everybody doing is cool and everything like that, but Philly don't support each other. And then it's like Philly is like a real Joe city. And that's the crazy part, because that's our word. Like we call everybody else Joe, but like Philly is like a real Joe city. In case you don't know what Joe mean like real familiar. Like Philly is like one of those cities where Philly hates you your whole run, and let you do something and let you be in the limelight to the point where you could put like some type of good shine on Philly, that everybody love you. But that's not really the situation. It's no real support coming up. It's nobody looking out for smaller artists. I think as far as like actually people throwing good shows, I might throw like the most beneficial shows for like indie artists. I love my city, but it's a mess. It's a mess. Like the hip hop community in Philly is trifling. Like they charging $200 for a 6-minute slot, and there's 25 people on the bill. That's trifling with no headliner. That's trifling. Who remember you? It's 30 people there. Who's gonna remember that person that just performed for 6 minutes? But it's a money grab game in the city, so it's no infrastructure that even help build the artist up.
So speaking before we went on air and stuff, you were saying that you ventured out to Atlanta, New York, LA. What made you want to go to those places for music inspirations?
I mean, I went to those places because I had shows and I had bookings out there, and I always wanted to go to some of these places. Like, who don't want to go to LA? And like, you hear good things musically about Atlanta, and then Miami's lit. I came out to New York to branch out just because it seemed like more of a welcoming community towards like rap, and I was able to travel. A lot of artists don't make the connections outside the city, so they don't travel. I came out here for an audition and made a connection, and then it's like, I know what lit looked like. It looked lit to travel back and forth every couple of days to be performing in a different state when people in your city don't even really know you like that. That look lit, like, damn, who ball? So that's what I did, and I made more and more connections. That got me shows other places. Now I'm about to headline my second tour in under a year.
Yeah, speaking about tours and stuff, you did a tour last month or 2 months ago called the Lil Mop tour. How was that experience?
I did, yeah, that was last month. That was lit. We still wrapping up the last like couple like little shows or whatever. A show tonight in Brooklyn, and then I'm done. Then I'm done until the spring tour. I'm taking a break and get my legs together, get some sleep, get some rest.
Where touring was like, apparently, touring is like hard.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Michael Jackson. I saw a video of Michael Jackson talking about how much he hates touring. He was just joking about it, like, I hate touring, I hate touring, I hate touring.
No, because it's fun. Like, the shows is fun, but it's a lot that go into that, whatever. And then in the beginning, it's not all sprinters and first class. In the beginning, it's Greyhounds and Spirit flights or Frontier Airlines and connection flights and connection trains and buses and stuff like that. People think that because it's, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong for lifting the veil up and like letting people know like it ain't all what y'all think it is, but it got to be like some sense of reality, so the expectation not as high. Like, people expect, I know some people expect me pull up in like a Bugatti or a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini or like something goofy like a Tesla or something, but at a certain point in your career, it's like you there, but it's like if you don't hustle and go through all the grunt, you won't never get like the foreigns and everything like that. So I'm putting in my grunt work now. Like I got further than a lot of people to the point where if I work hard for a certain amount of time, it'll just be given to me like it's a guarantee.
Mm-hmm. So you had a collaboration earlier with Bobby Nice, Car Reloaded. Do you want any collaborations? Who do you want to collab in the future?
Yeah, on collab with Thug. I'm a big Thug fan. Travis Scott, Kanye West. I actually was talking to Orlando Brown about collaborating with him, but he tried to charge me $4,000, and he a crackhead, so I'm not sending no crackhead $4,000. That's dead.
That's not funny.
So you said Kanye West and Travis Scott, right? Yeah. Your name is
Kanye Scott.
Kanye Scott. Was there any? What was behind that name? Like
my name?
Yeah, I know that's your name.
No, but I don't know.
What's the meaning about it? Or do you not know?
No, Scott. That's the name of the thing. Kanye is African king and long lineage with like African culture and everything like that. Mr. West was not the first person with that name and everything. And then the craziest thing is I sound nothing like. Well, I sound more like somewhere in between like a Thug and a Trav. Like it's not really outside of like creatively and like the fact that like I'm kind of like an ass. It's not really nothing Kanye with me.
Oh, okay. So you're very fashionable on your Instagram, right? Like you have mad drip, right? What are your inspirations for fashion?
Thug when he not wearing a dress. Thug when he not wearing a dress.
Feel that.
Kanye. I like the Yeezy Crocs. I don't care what nobody say.
Yo, low key, they're fire.
Yo, bro, if you could get the Yeezy Crocs in that beef and broccoli color,
yo,
like the brown with like the green trim a little bit, it has to be heat. And then if you get them and you customize them, it's all about confidence, like just wearing stuff and everything. Like I like Dapper Dan. Who else? I like Uzi style. I done seen like a couple things and then bought some stuff because I done seen like Uzi that made me step my bag game up, whatever. Like I got Balenciaga bags, Off-White bags. Couldn't find me a fuzzy Chanel bag, but
a little quick question in between. So I know you say you're from North Philly. I know Uzi. I heard was from North Philly too. So like, did y'all ever like meet before? Like y'all have a connection? Like,
yeah. I see Uzi a lot. Uzi a lot. All right, so at one point in time, I went through this thing where a lot of people made reference to me as Uzi. People still do. Like I was in the mall today.
I'm from the same city. Y'all would expect, yeah.
People, but Uzi this big. I'm not. Like I'm bigger. So it's like, and then he don't even have hair no more. So I was going through the mall today, like grabbing something to wear, and oh my god, like, and there's kids in there. So I ain't like Aggie, but a bunch of people call me Uzi, and I'm just like, you trying to be a jerk, like, or you being weird, or you just, and then like I used to get on the internet and snap about stuff like that to the point where it made the relationship between me and Uzi weird. Like we'd see each other and it'd be awkward and stuff because I just said a bunch of weird stuff about Bull on the internet and tagged him, not because of nothing he did, but because
people kept on comparing you.
Yeah, and it's like you say somebody else's name around me enough times, and like he a man, like I'm a man, I'm like F Bull, like I ain't whatever, like I'm not Bull, I'm not him. So, but then I started gaining like my own traction, my own fan base, and people stopped doing it as much, and it kind of just was like whatever. So then when we see each other, we speak, we shake hands. It is what it is. I wouldn't say like no collaboration coming down the pipe, but we record in the same building, and I'm really like one of those people like.
You used to record in Batcave back in the day?
Batcave and another studio that it's two studios that everybody goes to, and they right around the corner from each other. And pretty much the studios don't matter, the engineers matter. They just buildings or whatever. Buildings with equipment. Like in Philly, like
you go on your own, to be honest.
Really, like these buildings with equipment in them. Like so the same person that engineered Uzi at Batcave come right around the corner and engineer Uzi at Milk Boy Studio. Milk Boy is a studio that like they frequent or whatever, and it's on the same floor right around the corner from my studio.
Is Milk Boy still open?
Yeah, Milk Boy.
Yeah, because I heard Batcave got shut down.
Yeah, Batcave was in a different building or whatever, but Batcave wasn't never the building. The building was the 444 building. Like Batcave was just one studio in a building with 30 studios. It was just like that was the most popular studio because of who recorded in it and because of the history that name had.
Yeah. So
when people would be going to the 444, wouldn't be recording in Batcave, be like, yeah, I'm at Batcave. You're not at Batcave. You're in the building where Batcave is at. Yeah. The figures own the Batcave studio now.
So we speak about Philly. So do you consider yourself the prince or king of Philly?
I run my city, hands down. I run my city. I care what nobody else say, and I dare anybody else say it to my face. Like, my city know how I'm coming. Most cities know how I'm coming. Like, so I don't care who got views, who got likes, who got followers, who don't run my city. It's nowhere I can't go in my city, and then it's like people check in with me. Like, people call me, make sure they're good in the city. Like, I do what I want, and I'm quick to put my hands on somebody.
You have a relation with Meek Mill? Well, he's from Philly too.
Our camps do. Personally, running into Meek a few times. All right. So, okay. There's a thing that gets me the relationships I got, and it's called Bum Feet. Bum Feet Exotics. It's a premium marijuana company, and I'm brand ambassador.
They sponsored you one of your Lil Mop type videos, right?
Yeah, everything is in affiliation with
because he pointed that out one time.
Oh, my people.
Yeah.
I was like, what's Bumpy?
Yeah, all right. So Bumpy is the company, and Bumpy carries everything from runts to moon rocks to pre-rolls, everything like that. Bumpy has put me in a position to like bump into these people, not necessarily on a musical level. So it'd be like kind of different to answer that question because you'd be like, so who you know? And I'd be like, well, I know George Clinton. But I don't know, like, George Clinton, a legend. I don't know him because we did music together. Like, he did music with Kendrick Lamar. I know him because he liked Bumpy. Or like, or I know Asher Roth. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I know a large number of celebrities. Deshaun Jackson. And if you're a rapper in Philly, that's what you smoke. And 9 times out of 10, you get it from me. Like, I know Matt Ox. Like, I got a lot of connections in Philly, just not all of them musical. But that's because I choose not to cash in on, like, the relationship. Yeah. Like, but if I wanted to do a song with Matt Ox right now, Matt Ox got songs with XXXTentacion, Matt Ox bubbling, he cool, white kid from the city. The ticket that he had charged somebody else, nowhere close to what he had charged me. He'll show me so much love and respect. I do that when I feel like it. I feel like I got me, so it's like moving the way I want to move right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna check Bumpy out too, you know.
Check us out.
Yeah, check us out. Yeah, and you also on the Mop people, you was sponsored by that like Chips brand, Chex.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That's by Chex Mix. I was like, Chex Mix. That's an interesting sponsorship. How'd you get that, man?
Disclaimer, because I don't want to get sued. It's for promotional use only. I'm not sponsored by Chex Mix, but I love Chex Mix. Chex Mix, slide in my DM. Come get with me. I would love to have Chex Mix in every video.
Yeah.
Chex Mix and Red Bull and Hennessy. All y'all holler at me. Slide in my DM.
That's a perfect combination.
Real. Yeah, definitely.
I want to know, we spoke a lot about things, but where did Lil Mop Top come from?
All right, so a stripper gave me that name. It's a strip club. The stripper scene in Philly is different than like the stripper scene of places. We not tipping in the city. We just not. We like ain't nobody like it's not like you know how you'll see the money like fly to the ground and everything. That's not happening. Like people is balling up $1 like as tight as you getting it, busting the stripper in the nose with it. Hit the stripper right in the nose, right in the nostril with $1, and then it's like a girl will dance on you for like 20 minutes, and it's expected that you don't have to give her more than like $7. Like, this is Philadelphia. This is not Miami. Like, this is not KOD. But I wouldn't tip at all because I don't care. Like, I'm there because I'm Mr. Bud, Mr. Bumpy. You know what I mean? I'm there with the pack. And it's this girl that always used to come at me for not tipping. But I'm not tipping. You get back big. You always sweating. That's not happening. That's dead. So she used to call me Cheeto Head, Mop Head, whatever like that. They played my music in the strip club. I started saying Mop Head in the music and everything like that because just a bit like I'm a troll. Like I can't help it. Like I'm dead. I'm dead as like the pettiest person in the world. So we was at Made in America, all access. We jumped on the Cardi B stage. And my man had the mic or whatever, and like my man got a chant going. And I'm always probably the littest looking person, but I'm real reserved, especially when I'm high. I'm real quiet, laid back. Somebody's like, "What's the guy with the red hair name?" My man was like, "His name Lil Mop Top." And it's a Mop Top. The security peep that was on the stage, the all access ain't get us on the stage, onto like the side of the stage, and they escorted us off the stage. But I changed my name that day, Lil Mop Top. And that
What's your name before
that? Marley Levi.
Marley Levi.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like Lil Mop Top, just kind of like a better. You know what I mean? Just feel a little bit better.
I feel like Lil Mop Top fits your vibe a little bit.
Yeah. It just do.
Plus, it's already Molly Raw from Philly.
Yeah.
What made you create a label called the Mop Gang 99 Music, and how are you going to expand the label?
All right, so Mop Gang is really like my way of giving back to people. Mop Gang is everything from production to artist management to like just squad stuff. And I plan on if I ink my imprint through like a major, I plan on like signing artists and giving back and like actually like having like a label of artists I believe in. Right now, I manage a handful of people. I manage models. I manage a model named Danny Nicole. I manage artist named Glow Boy. I also help a lot of other artists, just talking to them and mentoring them. Sunday Slime came out through 999 Productions. That's my production company. I sat there and edited Sunday Slime for 3 days, and those is my effects. That's my hand. Flyers, graphics, we handle that too. Party promotion, event booking. Like it's a number of things that I do with my company, and I just plan on getting bigger. So
do you have a relationship or partnership with Bentley Records? Because I seen they posted you and you have that. So what's your relationship with them?
My relationship with Bentley is real loosely spoken of until the ink dry. But we're in negotiations. We're in conversations. Like I'm very much committed to the Bentley team. Am I a signed Bentley artist? Not at this current moment. We're in negotiations. Am I a part of the Bentley family? It's nothing that Bentley Records would not do for me. Me and Bentley have a good relationship, and hopefully negotiations go well, and that's the label I end up signing with. Talking to a couple people right now though, but Bentley is like at the head of the race.
So setting up this interview was your manager. How did you and your manager meet, and like what's the relationship with that?
My manager works with Bentley Records. Like he's the A&R for Bentley. I fired my last manager because he's a cornball. And no, like some people are just snakes or whatever. Like you're gonna charge, you get 20%. Like you get we have a contract. I'm legally obligated to give you 20%. You're going to charge me $2,500 to go in front of a label. I know labels charge. I know everything ain't free. So let's go pay that $750, that $1,000. But why are you putting more in your pocket than the label even want just to walk me to a label? People try to talk to people like they don't know nothing. I'm not 199 years old. I've been here before. Like I know a lot. Like I'm not stupid. I'm omnipotent. Like so I fired him. I commented it somewhere. Like I think I put in my story like I need new management, and then somebody had tagged him under a post. And give anybody a meeting, especially a meeting in your own office in downtown Manhattan, definitely give you a meeting or whatever. I come up, I see what you guys say, we can rap and everything, and it's been good. It's been good vibes since then. Like he's traveled with me, he supported me, and this is off relationships. This is off of being sturdy. This is off my word. I ain't no paperwork with my manager, but he my manager. Like it cut me a check today, paperwork or not. He gonna get everything he deserved and then some. And ain't nobody gonna push him out of no situation. Because I believe in people that believe in me. And like I can see it in the way he talk, and he getting paid for that stuff, and he putting money into my situation. So we making this run together. He's introduced me to a lot of people, got me out in New York in these clubs and sections, popping bottles and everything like that, hanging with Nia Kim from America's Next Top Model. So we moving, and we ain't even 3 months in yet.
Yeah. So this is
this is recently. Like Bentley Records paying for like hotels and everything like that. Like, and a lot of that flowed through him. I have access to Bentley Records' full network of resources, and
that's fire.
And if I need them to push something for me, they'll get behind it, market it, and push it and everything like that. It's like a give and take relationship because you present value, you become valuable. I have value because I put a bigger light on a situation, so they help put a bigger light on my situation. One hand wash the other.
So you traveled a lot over the United States. What's one place you want to go visit?
I'm going to go to Dubai.
Why Dubai?
I want to ride a camel.
Yeah, facts. I fully agree with that.
Like, who don't want to ride a camel?
Yo, like a camel. Like,
and I want to wear a turban and everything.
Facts.
I want to dress like an Arabian Night.
Yo, on some Aladdin like vibes.
Like who?
I'm gonna take my camel to the sandy road.
Yo, no cap. Like I just want to go places that, like the United States is cool, but there are places that I never thought that I would make it to because of of like the things that hold like people and like the culture back and everything like that. I don't care what job you get, like you
like
get
what we was talking about earlier. You know, like shark and the fish thing. You know, there's more to the world than where you're from.
Right. I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't want to see the pyramid in Vegas. I want to see the pyramid of Giza. And you get what I'm saying? Like I want to go to Egypt, like
Japan.
Right. Like, I don't want to eat Chinese food. I want to eat in China. Like, all that stuff is cool. But it's a lot of guys that's cool with 3 wings and french fries from the neighborhood Chinese store. I want to go see if they really over there cooking dog or not. Like, I want to see if they really got a puppy back there. Yeah. Like, but you got to go to, like, you're not going to see that in the back of those store in the city. You got to go to China. I want to go to Paris. I want to travel the world. The United States is a city everywhere. I'll be honest with you. I walk outside. I go 3 blocks this way, 3 blocks that way. It look like Philly. It look like Philly. You take away the palm trees in L.A., it look like New York. You take away this, you take away that. Like, every city kind of look like the city once you get into a certain area.
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere where you don't see no buildings, where like you see tents or whatever like that. Like.
Dubai has like the tallest skyscraper and all that. What?
Yeah. I don't care where you going to Dubai. You're not going to turn out one corner and think you anywhere in America. Like, because the infrastructure is just different. Like, I want to, whatchamacallit just shot a video in Brazil or Orlando Brown. That's what got me and him talking. Seeing this video, Welcome to America. Didn't shoot any of it in America, but whatever. But he was in Brazil and it looked nice. Like, you know, they got that big statue of Jesus. He like this.
Yeah. That jump.
I want to see that. I want to feel that foot. Like
that's in what, Rio?
Rio. It's so much things bigger than like a shark. Like, not just a shark in a fish tank. Like, I'm a shark in like that little bag you carry from the fish store or whatever. Like, I need space. Yeah, bro, I need space. Like, I need room. Like, I'm bigger than music. Love music. I love music, but music don't matter as much, so I could care a little bit less or whatever. Like, you could be the most popular person in the world, don't drop no music, you're lit. Like, yeah, I mean, you could drop all the music and be dope as hell and not be lit. So music matters. Like, the person matters. I'm bigger than music. I'm going to use my craft to get everywhere I want to go.
Lord.
So you speak about a lot your legacy and all that. After what do you want your legacy to be about after it's all said and done? What is Lil Mop Top's legacy after it's done?
There is no done.
There's no done?
There is no done. Like,
this man is 999 years old.
Right. Like what do you say? All right, so like that's like saying like what was Michael Jackson's legacy after he was done? What, Michael Jackson might drop an album in 6 months. There is no done. Like, what done? What done? What was XXXTentacion's? XXXTentacion about to drop a new project. His videos dropping all the time. You don't have to be done. Like, and if you build it, and you got a good strong foundation, there is no like.
All right, so if it's not done, right, what do you want your legacy to be about then?
I want people to tell their grandkids that I was John Lennon. I want people to tell their grandkids that I was the most famous Beatle. Yeah. Like, tell your grandkids that I was Neil Armstrong. Like, I was the first boy on the moon. Like, I'm really like legendary. Like, I'm going to do things that people would dream of. I don't see nobody doing nothing like what I'm doing, and ain't nobody even dreaming as big as I'm dreaming. Like, people might as well stay awake.
So, what do we expect in the future for music? Any EPs, mixtapes, or albums dropping in the near future?
I'm gonna start working on the tape. Book of Mop was supposed to be a tape. I'm going to officially make the Book of Mop a tape. I'm gonna add 6 more songs, drop them joints, and we're gonna put it out there and see how people digest it.
So, is it gonna be that tape, right? Is it gonna be you solo, or are you gonna have any features?
I think it might be all me. I think it might be all me. You might see a feature on it. That's just me giving a person credit for whatever vocal they put on it. Like, is a person credited on the Book of Mop, Slim Money? I could have had anybody with a voice sing that. Like, no shade to Slim Money. Like, she's a phenomenal artist, but I wrote the song. it's a feature because, or she's featured on it because it's technically her voice. But if they could have made me sound like a girl, my words, like I could have did that. So it's like, no, the Book of Mop will literally be 9 pages of Lil Mop Top.
That's good to know. So thank you for tuning in on WSJ Radio with your host Intro.Cat from the Wrap Up Show. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for helping me close. You want to shout out your IG or?
All right, yeah. Like they've been saying all show, Little Moppy with that do. No, I'm on college campus. Not here do with me.
So with the rollie on.
Yeah. Lil Moppy 999. You can follow me on Instagram and most social media platforms at LILMOPPTOP. That's Little Mop Top. You can find me on all musical platforms, just Little Mop Top. There is not 2 P's in my name. That's just for social media. Stream the Book of Mop, stream Sunday Slime, and the rest of that.
Sam Poppy, one picture.
All right, yo, it's music director WSJU Sam Poppy. You can find me at SENPVPI_music on IG.
Yeah, you know, it's your boy Southside of New Jersey, Eric G. Find me on Instagram. It's LORD_GREATNESS. Same thing on Twitter and on Snapchat.
And thank you for tuning in. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.